Well, great morning, everyone. Chit-chat Kit Kats. Oh, my goodness. Well, Trumpenstein is over there wanting to get rid of the homeless, etc. Make America this squeaky clean-looking place. So what does he plan to do with all the homeless? Well, he's going to put them in some sort of a institutionalized setting. But where? Who's paying for it? Okay? Has this bozo thought of any of it? Get rid of him. I don't want to see him. People don't want to see him. Institutionalize him. Put him behind bars somewhere. So I want to do the reading. Let's pull the cards and see how is this going to work out. You know, somebody's got to pay to house them, feed them, etc. So who's going to pay for that? You know, this guy has no thought. These people are not criminals. The reason a lot of them are homeless is because his good buddies that are buying up all these properties are raising the rents so nobody can afford to live. If people wouldn't be so freaking greedy and would care about people, we wouldn't be in this mess. So let's look and see what we have. Well, this is about his thing, his leadership, the control, the action he wants to put into place. This is his big idea, get rid of them. Energy coming into it, it's what's being handed out, you know. It's what's being held on to, the evidence of what's going on. Challenge is what's being worked on. Potential outcome, we have the light. Looking at it. Outside influence, of course, the lid is on compassion. There's no compassion there. It's not to help the homeless. It's to repress it. You know, this is his world view, his world drama. And one thing again, he's trying to distract from his Epstein things. So let's see, when it comes to his trying to, implement this, the leadership of, get rid of all these homeless, it's what he's putting out there, what he's sharing. And it's a nightmare, okay? Now this could be the sharing his nightmare. He doesn't want to see homeless. Homeless is a reflection on him and the government, okay? Things are not fabulous. If you've got all these homeless, then the job market's bad. The economy's bad. It makes him look bad. Okay, it's not about crime because the crime is down. It's not about crime. It's about it makes him look bad. Okay. So the energy, what's being handed out is this fight, the struggle. The energy is the struggle, and it comes from his dark place. Okay, it's this dark struggle. Again, it's all out of his ego. It makes him look bad because he keeps saying things are better and better and better, but the economy is crashing. People are losing their jobs. He's not bringing manufacturing back. They're leaving. And so this is all about protecting his ego and putting up like the TV program. I want to make this a TV set that looks good. I want to hide the inconvenient truth there that the economy is crashing because of me And people are homeless because of this administration. So, what we have, what's being held on to, economically, etc., this is where things are moving forward. And he wants to walk away from it. Again, he wants to distance from the truth of the economy. What people don't have because of his administration and because of those that are greedy. So the challenge is what's being worked on. Okay, the burden of it. It's not easy. You can't just round up people and say, I'm going to institutionalize them. Okay? It's his dark space. Again, this is not the leadership. This is the opposite of what Christ is teaching. It's the burden of this. Get rid of them. And so potential outcome is the light being shed on an agreement in what's being built. Okay? So the outside influences, the lid is on compassion. And when it comes to the divine feminine, the truth, fighting for truth, he's feeling again pushed to the edge. Because you see homeless and you go around the world, then America is not this squeaky clean looking place with the greatest economy ever. Okay? So again, this is all his world thing, his worldview about he's going to control it, trying to get away from the past, what he's putting out there when it comes to the Epstein stuff and things as well. What he's trying to hide when it comes to the economy, what people have and don't have. His mental, what he's driven by mentally, that's being worked on this dark aspect of get rid of it. So what's being driven by the emotions is the light being shed in agreement as to what needs to be built. Now this could be the backlash, what people are seeing, okay, that we need to have some compassion, we need to build something, we need to, again, work on things. And this is about the hard truth coming out about his no compassion, about we really want to fight for truth and he is feeling pushed to the edge. So all about this is the new information he's putting out, and again the wheel is turning. Okay? We need to take control to get to a better place. Okay? Things need to change. But you can't, he wants to do this like a movie set, make it all squeaky clean on the surface, so that you don't see the horror of what's underneath of it, based upon the greed of the wealthy that are pushing out things from people so that they can't afford to pay housing. We have the working poor. They're there working every day, but they can't afford the rent. So at the center of this is where this is moving to. When it comes to the economy, he wants to walk away from the reality of what people have and don't have. Okay, so this is feeling embattled. There's the struggle. This is, again, the burden that's being carried. What's being given out. Again, he's seeing it from the opposite of what Christ's admonitions are. Okay? And his dark thing that he continues to try to go forward and work on and implement. When it comes to this fight and this struggle, people are sharing things going forward. He's again in this struggle, wanting to walk away from it. make it squeaky looking clean on the surface. And he's in the nightmare. The people are in the nightmare and struggling when it comes to work, jobs, all of that information. So we have the burden. Again, he's trying to work on the dark element, the burden of people and what's being built, and the burden of the light. And he just continues to try to walk away from it. He doesn't want to make it better for people, okay? He wants to create some fantasy that supports his ego about how great the economy is and how he's cleaning up crime. And again, this has nothing to do with crime. This has to do with the greed of the corporate world. Okay? It comes out of absolute greed. With the bottom line. So let's see what we have for the clarification. At the center of it all, feeling embattled. The continued push, the continued battle, the difficulty. Above it, we have, the swords coming out. The truth is people are hurting. The truth is they are embattled. And so figuring out the next move going forward. So what we have here, on the one side, this is what he's trying to sell. Ever the merchant. Ever they're trying to sell some nonsense. It comes out of his mind space, the rulership of his mind on what he wants to sell. And this has been his life path. If it makes him look bad, get rid of it. Don't actually fix the problem because he doesn't know how to. He's ignorant, okay? But you're going to make it like the TV set, get rid of it, okay? You don't see it on the surface. Don't look at what's behind the scenes. So what we have on the other side is about the long term, slow moving, long term, things being blocked, information being blocked, that's it. Hide them, block it. We don't want people to see what's actually there. And this new cup, I call that the cup of abominations. And what's pushing this is new information coming out. His sword, how he wants to try to do it. Because the only reason he's doing it is it makes him look bad. Okay? I'm going to show you I cleaned up America. I'm making America great again. There are no homeless on the streets. It's squeaky clean, and try to promote his drama of we've got the best economy and all of that. If he can get rid of the people and you don't see it, then he can try to put out this spin that America's the wealthiest country. Okay? People are taken care of. Doesn't like the harvest? Well, the harvest is there because of the greed. Okay? We want justice. It's about the actions being done. Okay? About the actions. This is his mind spin about the actions, how to control the action. Okay? Get rid of them. That's why he's moving forward with what he's trying to do. This solves a number of problems. Takes the eyes off the Epstein thing. It gives the illusion, because that's what he's all about. He's all about the illusion, creating this scenario that has no reality behind it, but creating this scene because that's what he does. Okay? He wants to create the illusion he's wealthy. He wants to create the illusion that he's smart. And what was it? Teacher said he was the dumbest man he ever taught. Absolutely the most ignorant. Create the illusion that he's as good as Obama. I want the Nobel Peace Prize. I told him to stop fighting, so I should get the... Just like, what a idiot. But it's all about creating smoke and mirrors around himself, to insulate himself, to put himself on a pedestal. Okay? None of this has anything to do with crime. It has to do with creating this illusion of what he wants people to believe. And that's it. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.